What's up, YouTube? A little different approach today. As I left off with you guys yesterday, I met up with Box Visuals, my brother, and after seeing how they were going about their vlog and how I was going about mine, and after Box saw my camera angles and the way I'm using it, he was mortified. So I contemplated not even posting the one from yesterday, but I feel like it's really important to just embrace that I have no idea what I'm doing and trying to get better as I continue to do this, and to watch every vlog continuously get progressively maybe 10% better every single time we do it. For one, he told me to focus on composition, and I also think that Box is a videographer, so for him, he looks at things and as far as like having establishing shots and composition. And but you know, we make a ton of media together. I should know better. But also, my goal is to be able to do this on a regular basis without me having to dedicate my entire day to it, and be able to just whip out my phone whenever I want, make some content, put it away, keep rolling. But that being said, I am going to take today to focus a little bit on this vlog in particular. I'm going to put a couple of things aside that I had planned for the day, and I'm going to go out, I'm going to get a mount for the windshield of my car, so I'm not holding it or I'm not propping it up. As you saw yesterday in the vlog, it was like falling down. I was using the forward facing camera, so it was grainy. Think about lighting a little bit, just some basic stuff. I do think a microphone would help, so I'm going to try to put that into my routine, is maybe trying to just carry a microphone in my pocket, something really small and compact. So far today, it's a little further along in the day than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was talking to you guys already. It was 4 and 5 in the morning, whatever it was. I take off from the gym on every Friday and Monday. Reason being is Fridays and Mondays at the gym I go to is conditioning day, and I'm a skinny bastard, so I try to keep as many calories as possible, so I just focus on the weight training days. So I go to the gym Tuesday through Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday. So on Mondays and Fridays, you'll get a different type of intro from me, where like I already dropped my kids off to school. I'm actually back at my house now. Reason being, my van was dead this morning, so I had to use my wife's car. So I'm back here. I just jumped the van, letting it warm up a little bit, letting the battery charge. I'm hoping that, to be honest, I'm not sure exactly what is wrong with it. I'm gonna have Rick take a look at it today, because I just put a brand new battery in it, and I drove it once and it died. So I thought we tested the alternator and it was good, but I'm sure you guys will see a little bit of that today too. I'm gonna have Rick kind of look into that a little bit. What else? So yeah, now, you know, it's funny, after sitting down with Stefan and Box yesterday and going over like what Stefan was doing, and you both of them have the newer iPhone with the cinematic shit, I'm like, oh man, I gotta really catch up. Mine was really dog crap. I'm also gonna try not to curse in this. I'm gonna do my best. I kind of have a bad mouth, but I'm gonna do whatever I can to not curse throughout all these vlogs. And again, I like I said, I am enjoying this. I think it could be fun, and not that it's a competition, but I like to almost turn it into a little bit of a competition between the three of us, like all of us pushing each other to elevate it and make it as interesting, and also make the quality as best as possible. So I think you'll see a lot of that. What's also cool is the fact that we're all doing it at the same time. We all interact with each other on a daily basis, so like you guys can kind of hop between different vlogs and kind of like just see our life from a different perspective. It's like almost like an interactive game. It's pretty cool, and we got a lot of cool, interesting things coming up. So I think as it progresses and as we get more comfortable and we have better tools to do it, everything will be more fluid. It'll also be a lot less cringy in the beginning. If you haven't done it before, go ahead and put your camera on and face it to you and just start talking to it and see how awkward you are. And once that starts to wear away, which it will after doing this day after day, you really get the better version of our personalities. But you're going through the bad haircut phase, as I think Box likes to call it, where it's like, you got to work through these things in order to get to the next level. And I'm willing to do that. At first, I was worried about the I don't know, I guess the humility factor of like putting yourself on blast like that. But I've been training myself to, I'm really good at not giving a crap about anything and blocking out anything that could be negative. But I've been really training myself in the past year to be able to do that at a higher level. And this is a perfect exercise to do that, where I can care less who's on the other side of the camera and just be myself and just, and I think once I become, once I alleviate all of those extra feelings and I'm just me, I think that's when most of the value will come out and where I can really start to shine. So as of now, this is my intro for today, and I'm gonna get moving. I'm gonna head over to the barbershop. I'll probably pull the camera back out again at the barbershop to kind of show you guys, what it looks like and who works there and stuff like that. Probably not vlog style. Maybe I'll just take some video as I'm walking through, and then I might go to Best Buy, get a mount for the camera, like I was saying, see what else they got, and see what else I can buy to one up Stefan and Box and try to make my vlog better produced. If I could impress Box with my composition and some B-roll, and that's my goal for today. I'm gonna try to get some, not just footage of me talking directly to the camera, but stuff that I can interject. But I also don't want to make it where I'm home trying to edit this thing with zero clue what I'm doing, and I need to be able to make it doable every day, so it doesn't seem so much of a daunting task that I don't want to do it. So I'm trying to find that happy medium, and that's pretty much my goal. So the band's been running for a while. I think I should be good to go. I got my egg sandwich, my coffee. Let's fucking rock and roll, baby. Okay, so I just got over to the office, and we're gonna have our Friday meeting. Me and Stefan every single week have a Monday meeting and a Friday meeting. We have a bunch of meetings throughout the entire week, but Monday and Friday we never miss, no questions asked. It's very important for the structure of our business and just make sure everything's getting done. Pretty much what we do is on Mondays we get together and we go over what our plans are for the entire week, and then Fridays we get together and we go over what we did for the week, and it kind of makes us not have to be in the same room all the time. I know what his tasks are, he knows what my tasks are, and we just get them done throughout the week. And then Friday, we just kind of recap and go over and make sure everybody got everything done, and if you didn't, where are you and how you're going to move it into the next week. So that's what we're going to start now. We'll leave the camera up for a little while so you guys can kind of listen into some of our meeting and understand the way we work, and then I'll break it down, because you're not going to want to sit here. We'll be here for about an hour, and then we'll take you on the next adventure we go on. Like 44 bucks, and then they're like 30, 33, 34, 35 at like 20, 50, and 150.
Okay.
So
I'd rather buy them in bulk, because it just makes sense.
100%.
We will get rid of them, and if we keep them tight, packed in a box.
And their shipping's
free,
free, and it's
free
for the shipping.
Huh.
And they're pretty fast. So
and are they doing the drop shipping yet?
we're gonna have to go have a meeting with them about that. That's all I wanted to.
Let's put that on your list to schedule a meeting with them for that today.
I already have that.
Perfect. New chair Tyler, we're waiting. Order brushes, we're waiting. Alright, what do we got here? Working on Super Bowl box.
Yeah,
You
I'll come
guys
here. I'll come by.
We don't even need to. We can get a three-way call going anywhere, and just call them.
No,
and,
Zoom. Yeah, just do it on Zoom.
Or do Zoom even better.
Yeah.
And we do like, all right, at 8 to 9 we're gonna do PNW. 7 to 8 we do these guys, and we do it all one night. And like, hey Bob, jump in at 8, and then we drop those guys off. And then we do it right before our meeting.
And then
on
get up
Tuesday,
to the meeting and we can go over and say, okay,
We
we're
like,
pulling up all the committees one at a time, and then I could go over, okay, we talked to P&W, this is where they're at. We talked to the guys up in Albany, this is where they're at. We talked to Bob up in San Diego, this is where he's at.
Another thing is, as the mother chapter right now, and they're not really fully fledged chapters yet, we should be calling them like, okay, Benny, what's going on at PNW? What have you guys been up to when we have meetings? And they're now with the speaker
The
that
audio?
Albie set up,
Yeah,
like they can talk, say, hey, be ready this meeting, so we're gonna ask you what you guys have been up to, what you're feeling.
Hey girls, you gonna check the mail? Yeah. Alright, so I just picked up my 2 daughters from school. I'm dropping them off at the house, the babysitter, and then I'm gonna go meet up with Box, go head to Best Buy. But I figured I would get a quick shot so I could introduce you to the twins, my younger girls, Madeline and Penelope. Come here, Penelope. What up? Say what up.
What up?
What up? Say hot rod, Jimmy John.
How about you guys?
Can you say it? No? Alright. I'm gonna leave you guys here and then Daddy can go back to work, okay?
If they come back.
And then I come back.
back.
Grown ups come back, right? Daddy always comes back, right? Alright, give me a kiss. You too, give me a kiss. Alright, I love you.
I don't know my.
Alright, we're here. I'm going inside.
I'm going to show Maddie the best phone mount to get for your car, and it's right here at Best Buy, so. Right here. The Trip Grip, the versatile phone holder. We just ransacked Best Buy, almost got in a little trouble because Maddie just decides to open up all of his stuff right in the middle of Best Buy, like you're supposed to do that. The guy comes over and he's like, do you guys need help? And Matt's like, if you want to help us. He's like, well, I can't have you opening this shit up. And then he looks down and just everything is just spread out all over Best Buy.
I put it back in the box. I'm just looking at it. Well, maybe the real reason why they're staring at it is because I stole this crate. Okay, so I just got back to Best Buy and I got a couple things I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm probably even going to put them to the test so you can kind of see the difference before and after. This one, I opened it up already. This was the windshield mount that Box had in his car, so I already knew the way it worked, and it seemed really rigid, so it's a suction cup and rigid pole. Also comes with a clip if you want to put it into your heating vent. Most of my cars are really old and my brittle heating vents would probably break if I put that in there, so I don't know if I'll use it. Maybe when I use my other car or my wife's car I could use this. And then this piece that holds the phone comes out and it's interchangeable, so I can leave this maybe inside my van, and maybe I put this inside of my newer truck, and I could swap this back and forth for the phone. I foresee that a lot of it gets done in the car. I think vlogging in general happens when, most of the time when you're by yourself and traveling from point A to point B and you're not, you have like time to kill. You're like, okay, let me explain where I'm going and what I'm doing. So something that's on the go is really important. So this is True Grip Versatile Phone Holder. In case you're interested, I got it at Best Buy. I think it was like $30. This is pretty much like a Gorilla Pod. This one's called Sunpack Gripper. I opened all these up when I was in Best Buy. They weren't really happy about it. They were watching on the cameras and came over and was busting my balls a little bit. And then I walked out with the crate that came with it. And they're like, this guy, Box is like, I'm gonna have to go to a different Best Buy now. It really who's this friggin' klepto that you brought with you? I returned the box. So this thing actually came with a remote. I'm not sure how it works yet. There's instructions. It's Bluetooth. I'm pretty sure I could Bluetooth it to my phone, and I could set my phone up on a tripod, start the video and stop the video from here, which is nice than having to reach around knowing if you're in the shot. A lot of times you'll see press start and I have to come over and sit down and start talking. So something like this is very handy. It came with this. I've used these a lot in the past, and they're pretty, I mean, they work, but they're kind of crappy. It came with a GoPro mount as well. But for this vlog, I'm gonna stick with my iPhone. I'm gonna get a new iPhone soon, because I think I'm due for an upgrade, and after seeing Stefan's vlog with his cinematic mode and the blurred background, it looked really nice. And if I'm gonna continue to do something like this, the cameras alone in that phone are worth it. So here's the GorillaPod, whatever it is. Got a really nice, comfortable grip. It's maneuverable, so you can wrap it around like a fence post or a doorknob or whatever the hell you might want to do. And then this upper piece that makes it articulate in one axis, and then the mount has another articulation, so I could really pivot anyway I want. So this is great if I want to hold this out and use my phone like this. If I want to set this up as a tripod and talk to it. If I want to wrap it around something, it's just very versatile. I think my next purchase is going to be like a JanSport backpack or something. I've been wanting to start carrying a backpack anyway, because I have a notebook that like I bring with me everywhere. And I'm going to try to outfit the backpack with a notebook, my camera gear, and everything I need for this month to vlog anywhere I go and have it with me. Backpack for me, like I'm not into like that satchel thing. I think I'm just an old school JanSport. So I got this. This is cool because as this develops, like, you know, when I get the backpack, I'll use the vlog to show you how I outfit it, how I set it all up, and like stuff like this. I can get it. I can show you the products, and I can show you how they work. I can use them. So this is Joby Grip Tight Mount Pro. I have the flash on. It's making me blind. That's another thing. Lighting is going to be a little bit of something I have to work on. But for my 9 views that I got, or 7 views I got on this, I think we'll be okay with by the time I get to where I need to be. So this Joby phone mount I really like. It has like a 2-axis point. It articulates both ways, and between that and the ball, I could really get this thing to do whatever I want. I could pivot down here. This pivots this way. This pivots up and down, so it can really do anything you really need it to do. And I think this is a major upgrade. I think we're pretty much what I have now. I get by for a pretty long time until I would need any extra equipment. I think I can make it through the whole month with this. And then at the end of the month, we really like doing this and want to really push our limits. Maybe we can continue, but for now, this makes me feel like I got what I needed. It was really the car mount that I was most anal about, because I was driving around like holding my phone, and then I was like leaning it up on things. And like I said, I think a lot of it will get done inside the car. I can set that mount up once and then not have to really worry about it. It'll snap right in and go. So I have to take a ride to UPS, drop off some packages. So maybe I'll hook this up in the car, take a ride, and see how it does. This is when that remote will come in handy. Okay, go inside, grab Chooch, go for a quick ride. I wanted to grab that backpack I was talking about anyway. And what else do I need to get? I think Stefan's out getting me my new notebook. Usually at the beginning of every year, we get ourselves a new notebook, start fresh. We're a couple days in, so we're a few days late. But we do something called bullet journaling, where pretty much every day we do a journal of our our daily tasks, and we slowly add things to it to try to become the best versions of ourselves. So we do this one thing called beast mode. I guess I'll get into it a little bit, explain what it is. It's pretty cool. We kind of made like a gamified being organized pretty much. So we use our bullet journal. What we do is we take a certain amount of money. Last year we did $5,000, put it up on the board. And then what we do is you have to do certain tasks for the day in order to get your star up on the board. So we put like a calendar on the board, and you put a star up there when you complete all your tasks. So the beginning of the year, you start with like being on time, doing your daily bullet journal, and I think it was, we had something else, I forget what it was, maybe clean your desk. I think it was just clean off the surface of your desk, something like that. And then we did that for a month. And so the way it works is if I get a perfect week and Stefan misses 2 days and doesn't be able to check off a star, then so we break down the $5,000 for the whole year. So say it works out to be $100 a week each. If I get a perfect week and Stefan misses 2 days, not only do I get my $100, but I also get Stefan's $100. If we both get perfect weeks, we both get $100. And if we both don't get a perfect week, then it gets minused off the top number and neither one of us get paid. And that number fluctuates as it goes. So if you keep losing, that number keeps going down. But you have the potential to, at the end of the year, you get a $5,000 bonus. It's just a way to kind of like gamify, but also like hold each other accountable. And it's a fun way, and it works. It turns it into a little competition, and every month we added something to it. Like, so we had to drink 8 cups of water. We had to bring our own lunch. Yeah, I'll get it. We had to go to the gym. We had to be up and out of the house by 5 a.m. And like, you keep adding to it, make it harder and harder and harder. We got to the point where by the end of the year, we made it too hard, where it was like almost unobtainable. But yeah, so we do that. We're doing it again this year. We went out to go get our books today. Stefan's over at Staples getting our books. We're going to set up our bullet journal, and then from therefore we're going to get our beast mode going. So cool little concept. I could vouch for the fact that it works really well. Obviously you can't do it by yourself, but if you're in a business and you have somebody else, it kind of becomes fun, kind of becomes competition, and it pushes you to work harder than you know. And you can start to add things like, you know, we had drink 8 cups of water, hit certain calories. Like, you know, you could make it so it gets geared towards health, or it's geared towards production and optimization. So it's a really good system. Maybe one day I could show you our bullet journals and show you how it's all laid out. But if anyone was interested in more on how it works, feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to kind of guide you through exactly the way we do it. But other than that, let's get going. I'm gonna head over to, I guess, Target. Where's the closest place I get a backpack? Probably Target. And then I'll get my backpack all set up with my gimbal. My mic should be in the mail. Maybe I'll stop at my mom's house, see if the mic's in. And then by tomorrow, we should be in good shape to be friggin' vlogging on a whole new level. So let's get it going. This happened again. Just talked for like a half hour and flipped the phone around and the footage was gone. So pretty aggravated about that one. Had a lot of really good stuff I felt like I was talking about. But I gotta figure out why he keeps doing that, because if I keep losing footage like that, I'm gonna throw this phone through my windshield. But anyway, I want to drive with this thing a little bit to watch the footage to see if it's, because it looks like it's, to me it looks like it's super bouncy. And if that's the way it's gonna come out, we're gonna have to come up with another option. But I saw Box's vlog and he was using this. And I thought his came out pretty good, so maybe the in-body stabilization of the phone really helps. But what am I gonna eat? I'm gonna eat something. I decided not to go get a backpack because I have like 7 backpacks at my house. I just checked the tracking on the mics, and the mics aren't in yet. So I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then I might go hit the barbershop, and then I might head back to my house, and then I'm gonna go home and see my family. One thing that I set up pretty nice is my commute between my house, my barbershop, my warehouse, the post office, and my mother's house are all within a 1 mile radius, which is absolutely amazing and more convenient than you'd ever imagine. And it wasn't on accident. I did that intentionally. I actually bought my house it was completely condemned. The roof was caved in. It was a hoarder house, had dead cats in it. It was terrible. I couldn't even get inside to see the house, and I still bought it because of how important I knew it was for me to be centrally located to everything that's important to me. I used to own music studios. I opened one, it was in West Babylon. I opened another one around the block. I opened another one right down the block, and I went to go open a 4th one, and I was gonna open it up in a town called Patchogue, which is like 35 minutes away. And I drove out there 3 times to check out the space. And by the 3rd time, I was like, no way. You know, you just slowly, you know, it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. And it really, you know, it to some people it might not be. But what happens is you slowly start to convince yourself reasons why you don't need to be there, why you don't need to go out there. Any little bit of inconvenience can work against you. So it's really important that you set yourself up to make everything as convenient as possible. And it will just benefit you in the long run. And I could be a testament to that, because I go to the barbershop, I go to my warehouse, I check into the office, I stop home, have lunch with my kids, take my kids over to my mom's house, drop them off, go back to my warehouse, pick up the packages, hit the post office, go back to the barbershop, and go back to the warehouse. And that's like a normal day. That's my morning. That's you know what I mean? It's like, and the fact that I'm able to do that is just a game changer. So I just pulled into this shopping center. I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I want to check out this video and see how jumpy it is. All right, guys. So I just left the barbershop again, and stopped by my landlord right now to drop off the rent check, and then I'm gonna go home and spend the rest of the night with my family. It's Friday night. Get into some sweatpants, watch a movie, maybe play some Hungry Hippos, and get back at it tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you tuning in, and catch you on the flip side.